Hello Scorpio, this is your June 2019 reading, and I'm using 3 decks. I'm using the Before deck, which is like the past. I'm using the After Tarot deck, which is the future, and then I'm using the regular tarot deck for the current situation. Okay, keep in mind that the past can be yesterday or any time in the past, and the future could be tomorrow or any time in the future. Your current energy is the Knight of Swords. So this is about something coming in swiftly with truth. I kind of think of this as like somebody had a sudden realization and they have to rush to you to tell you about it. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck, so this is something that happens very suddenly and quickly. So in the past position, we have the Ten of Swords, the Fool, and the Hierophant. So the Ten of Swords is all about the completion of a cycle, and the Ten of Swords is usually that feeling of hitting rock bottom. It looks like this person is or has come and approached this other person who's got the 9 swords in their back. He's about to stick him with the last one. So somebody basically brought you the straw that broke the camel's back, if you're familiar with that terminology. It just means like you were feeling so in such mental anguish, such grief or sadness or despair, depression, all those negative emotions that we feel when we're kind of at that bottom of a pit. And somebody just was like, okay, I'm going to kick you while you're down. I'm going to put the last sword in you and just let it be over. The good news is with the Ten of Swords that because it's the end of this cycle of negativity and pain, that you have a new beginning. And you did get the Fool as the next card. So, you know, you moved on from this pain and you started a new journey where you were about to take a leap of faith. Maybe you were going to move towards the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is all about organized religion or commitment or, you know, being a student or a mentor. So in the past, you maybe took what you learned from the Ten of Swords and embarked on your new journey, maybe to help others through it. Maybe you were the teacher in this situation. Having learned all that you learned from the Ten of Swords. So now you're in this energy of, like I said, the Knight of Swords, where either somebody's bringing their truth to you or you're bringing your truth to somebody else. If you're in that situation of, you know, counseling others and trying to help them, then I feel like this is you trying to rush in and enlighten everybody else. And that is going to bring about a brand new beginning in the future. With the Ace of Swords, it could be like a new idea, like an epiphany, or it could be like a new, like some sort of a victory, standing in your truth. And maybe before you were trying to be things that you weren't, to try to fit in or to try to appease others. But with the Ace of Swords, you're going to be standing in your truth and your authenticity. And I think you finally found something that you can hold on to. Something that's going to keep your mind in the right place. You know, you started off at the Ten of Swords in the past, and you're ending up at this brand new beginning with the Ace of Swords. And all of my minor arcana cards here are swords. So this is all about thoughts, communication, mental clarity. I kind of think of the swords as your internal world. It might not be anything that other people can see, which is why I said, you can be trying to kind of put on a facade to please others. But I think you're coming to a realization soon that you have to live your life the way that you want to. You're going to do what you want to do, because trying to please others and do what everybody else has wanted you to do put you in the Ten of Swords mindset, which is not a good place to be. So yeah, I think the message is going to be that you have found your truth and you're going to spread your truth. You're going to speak it, stand in it, and you're not going to be silenced anymore.